Respectfully, Brittney Griner was in a Russian prison. You would think that somebody who is now free, back in America on home soil, would not have too much to complain about.
This is the story that's sending shockwaves through the WNBA. New footage claims to show Brittney Griner revealed as a male, igniting a firestorm of controversy, fan disbelief, and a devastating takedown by Stephen A. Smith. Stay with us as we unpack the shocking footage, the intense reactions, and the fallout that could change everything for Brittney Griner.
She says, right there, watch this. Every time we play her, there's this commotion, like this loud rumbling from the stands. Turns out it's people, thousands of them, just sitting there watching on purpose. It's very disruptive. She says WNBA games used to be a chill, quiet place. You could bring your laptop and relax, maybe even get a little work done. But now it's like there's large gatherings of people watching us from the stands. Some of them are yelling crazy shit about what they're seeing, putting unfair pressure on us to score, like we're there for their entertainment. You are. The whole thing is toxic. I saw a guy with his daughter in the crowd, both of them yelling, couldn't hear what they were saying exactly, but it was either my performance or some light racism. But here,
circulating online is a clip that claims to expose Brittney Griner as a biological male. This video, quickly gaining millions of views, has left fans and players in stunned disbelief. But how credible is this footage? Let's break it down.
Respectfully, Brittney Griner was in a Russian prison. You would think that somebody who is now free, back in America on home soil, would not have too much to complain about. Especially something like this. Fans in every sport. She described the fans.
Yeah.
Griner's meltdown began when she suggested that fans yelling at games were engaging in light racism. But Smith's rebuttal cut deeper, reminding her of the real oppression she faced in a Russian prison and how out of touch she's become with American fans who just want to enjoy the game.
When you clearly she's not remembering who they let out to get her back.
The
on
merchant
American
of
soil.
death.
The merchant of death. An arms dealer that wanted to kill American citizens, according to the reports. That's who they let out. For her.
The footage in question shows Griner in casual settings. Some claim her physique and mannerisms prove she's not who she says she is. These claims, though sensational, are based on out-of-context moments and poor-quality video. Yet, they're gaining momentum across social media. Let's listen to what fans are saying.
Insane, sis. Insane. Let me read you the ticket prices. After Caitlin Clark's been hurt for 2 weeks. All right? So let's go through this. Caitlin Clark absence is having an immediate impact beyond the court. According to data shared by Yahoo Sports via TickPick, prices for 2 specific Indiana Fever away games against the Chicago Sky and the Washington Mystics dropped.
What started as an unconfirmed leak turned into a full-blown internet storm. From TikTok to Twitter, everyone has an opinion. But it wasn't just fans weighing in. Stephen A. Smith himself took direct aim at Brittney Griner after her racial comments about crowd noise and Caitlin Clark. Stephen A. Smith reminded Griner and the world about the price paid to bring her home from Russian prison. He called her out for her light racism comments about fans cheering, calling her reaction ungrateful and delusional. The internet couldn't believe the severity of his takedown. Some fans felt betrayed by Griner's attitude. Others said the footage was just a smear campaign. But everyone agreed on one thing: the level of drama was unprecedented. It became the biggest story in women's basketball, overshadowing everything else. Instead of apologizing or clarifying, Griner fired back at Stephen A. She accused him of ignorance, dismissing his entire argument. But was this smart? or self-destructive. Many fans thought she was only digging the hole deeper. This scandal couldn't have come at a worse time for the WNBA. Caitlin Clark's arrival brought more fans and excitement than ever. But Griner's meltdown and the swirling rumors about her gender identity have shifted the conversation from basketball to controversy. Let's be clear, no credible evidence has surfaced to prove the claim that Brittney Griner is a male. Medical records are confidential, and these rumors are based on flimsy visual interpretations. But in the age of viral media, perception can overshadow truth. This whole saga highlights a growing divide in the WNBA, players who aren't ready for real scrutiny and fans who just want to cheer. Brittney Griner's meltdown and the rumors about her expose a deeper problem. How will the league handle the new wave of mainstream attention? As the footage circulates and Griner's meltdown continues, one thing is clear. This controversy isn't just about Brittney Griner. It's about a league at a crossroads, balancing new attention with old challenges and figuring out how to grow while staying true to the game. What will happen next? We'll be watching. Tonight, the WNBA world is in shock. New footage and brutal commentary have ignited a firestorm around Brittney Griner. Stephen A. Smith didn't just clap back. He exposed a truth that fans and the league can't ignore. What exactly did Brittney Griner say? How did Stephen A. respond? And why is this story sending shockwaves far beyond basketball? Stay tuned, because you won't believe how this unfolds. It all began with an interview that many thought was just another post-game rant. Brittney Griner, recently freed from Russian prison in a dramatic swap for the Merchant of Death, was expected to focus on basketball. Instead, she took aim at the fans, claiming light racism was behind their cheers. And that's when everything went off the rails. Griner described the atmosphere at WNBA games as toxic, suggesting the cheers and jeers were racially motivated. She painted a picture of a father and daughter shouting from the stands, which she dismissed as either performance criticism or racism. That's when ESPN's Stephen A. Smith, never one to stay silent, stepped in. He reminded Griner and everyone watching of a harsh reality. She was rescued from a Russian prison in a deal that cost America dearly. And now she's complaining about fans. Stephen Yes' words weren't just commentary. They were a wake-up call. Griner, instead of reflecting, went on a full-blown meltdown. She accused Stephen A. of ignorance and dismissed his reality check. The backlash was instant and intense. Here's the irony. Griner said the crowd noise was too much. But her meltdown created far more noise than any stadium ever could. Even her supporters started backing away. Stephen A. didn't let up. He exposed the real disconnect in Griner's argument. Beyond the personal feud, Stephen A. raised a critical point. When players like Griner casually throw around accusations of racism, it dilutes the real fight against discrimination. It's a dangerous game that divides rather than unites. With Caitlin Clark drawing record crowds and new eyes on the WNBA, the pressure is higher than ever. Some players, like Griner, are struggling to adjust. But the league can't afford these distractions, because the real story is the game itself. This story isn't just about one player's meltdown. It's about what the WNBA will stand for. Will it be about endless controversy, or the kind of fierce competition that's capturing America's attention? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Whose side are you on, Brittney Griner or Stephen A. Smith? The debate is just beginning.